Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to get the rear axle prepped. So the front axle is pretty close, and right now I want to get the rear axle finished up. So the rear axle I can actually do all the link mounts and everything because I know exactly how I want to do it, and I'm going to build the rear end around it, but obviously the front end has to work around the engine. So I'm going to get this thing stripped down, which means cutting off all the mounts, cleaning it up, and building out the link mounts and the truss for it, and then we can start fitting things underneath the truck. Let's get to work. All right, we got all the mounts cut off. Now we got to do the fun part, grinding. Alright, got all the tubes cleaned up. I am going to use a wire wheel to clean up here and where the truss is going to go, but I'm going to make the truss first. So everything's ready for fabrication. Let's get to fabrication. Alright, let's get these pieces cleaned up and tacked to the axle. Alright, we got the truss all tacked up into place, so now we have the pinion angle set to close to where it's going to be, so now I can figure out all the link mounts. Alright, we got them all cleaned up and drilled out. This is going to be the upper link ones. They are flipped, so basically it gives a little bit more surface area when it's angled to where the link mount's going to be. And then the lower links, I may end up angling, but right now they're all the same. So get these all set up on the axle, tacked into place, and go from there. Alright, also, so before I put the upper links on, I want to find center. So center isn't where the pinion is, so we gotta take some measurements and find center, and that way the upper links are centered, and then same with the lowers. we got the link mounts all tacked in, separation set, as well as my triangulation where I want it to be at for what I'm going to build frame side. So this should be good to go for that. We also have a pinion guard, so we're going to throw that on real quick. Alright, that is pretty much currently as far as we can take the rear axle. So all the link mounts are mocked up, truss is mocked up, and the rear pinion guard is mocked up. We will be making some bump stop pads off of here for the bump stops to have a nice contact surface, but I want to build the back half of the truck first, or the chassis. So whenever the back half frame rails are built, I'm pretty sure I already know the width I'm going to go with and everything. But I'm going to leave that open just in case. And then same thing with the coilover mounts. So the coilover mounts I could just tack on, but we will wait and we will get the back half all built out with the main frame rails, and then that will allow us to make this thing a roller. Alright, so now that this one is ready and the front axle is pretty much ready, let's lift this thing up and get the wheelbase set and see where we end up landing with everything. I'm really hoping that about there is where the front axle wants to sit, but we want to keep it proportionate too. So we'll see if we have to move the drivetrain at all. Hopefully not, but it's always a possibility. So let's get these tires on the front axle, get this thing up in the air, set it to full bump height, and try to roll the axles in it. Alright, so the fender is set back on it. It's drooping a little bit, but fender set back on it. The front axle is kind of where I wanted it, and the rear axle is set to 115-inch wheelbase. The full bump height's a tiny bit higher than I wanted it, but right now with the motor weight being heavier on the front, it's kind of pulling the front down a little bit. But that's kind of the look of it. So in theory, we should be able to get a little bit lower on the rear of it once we move some weight around, but right now we obviously can't run it just like this. The axle is pretty darn close here, and we obviously have to run upper links and whatnot. So we're gonna have to get this thing all the way leveled out with lifting the front up just a little bit with a jack and get it all leveled out to get a couple measurements. But either way, the motor may, or the drivetrain may have to move back. We'll see. So we're not going to worry about that right yet. We're going to get this thing all leveled out, get full bump completely set, and see what we're thinking. So always cool to see kind of a mock-up like that. And now this gives us a good base to start building the frame side link mounts, getting the wheelbase 100% set with the frame side link mounts, as well as we can start doing tube work for the rear. This will all just be tubed out in the rear, two-seater pickup style kind of. And then the front obviously has already got the frame rails in it, but we still have to do the tube front, and we want to bring this in a bit. So it's dubbed, but obviously right now we got to get a whole bunch of measurements taken. Alright, so we went ahead and used the jack to level it out. Now it looks a lot better, and we have a decent amount of clearance on the front still. Obviously everything's always going to be tight, but we've got now about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of clearance versus before we had none. So that's pretty much where we're going to end this today. It's going to be a lot of fun suspension work and tube work here real soon. So pretty much what we're going to do today. Thanks for watching.